department in order to throw any show or concert. So as the sign says, music is in the air, not in the red tape. We want to make sure that we're leaving the laws up to them, but leave the art and the music to us. So we had a couple speeches earlier on today. I explained the bill. Steve also spoke with former candidate for state representative Gregg Kravitz. Actually, right now, they're right here in City Hall. They're talking with a lot of the councilman's aides as well as hopefully Mayor Nutter, and that way we can get our voice across and make sure that they know we want them to vote this bill down. If they don't respond too well, we will definitely be back next week in full force. Really make sure that they know we need local culture and local music to stay alive here in Philadelphia.
Can everyone hear me? Yeah! All right. I wrote it down. How do you do it? All right, my name's Andy. I'm a community organizer out here, born and raised in Philadelphia, and pretty much the last time I was at City Hall rally, it was when the Phillies won the World Series. Fortunately, we're not celebrating a victory. We're pretty much defending our home field against these councilmen who want to pass a bill that will stranglehold our underground music scene. And we cannot let that happen.
Hey, so I was asking you before you got pulled away about the, you know, the economics behind this bill and who benefits from it and or who loses from it financially. Yeah. Can you just like round it out? Let us know. I'd like to know.
Yeah, to be very general, pretty much this bill is going to cost the city money. Mainly it's going to do that because all of the local people that have to apply for these permits are going to pretty much create jobs to actually take care of collating the literally thousands of permits that are going to be needed in order for these people to ever actually have these music venues. So pretty much what happens is every time someone applies for a permit, there's a permit fee, and all these things pretty much pay the politicians that put it into place. And then on a really bigger scale, a lot of the artists that are starting off and trying to make their name making music in the city, they charge covers at the door, usually donations for the band, and they need that to pay for their equipment. Every local band starts off on this scene, and they start off by having house parties. I was just at the Carriage House. I donated, you know, and it was a beautiful show. We're missing out on the bands that are the next great bands that you might never hear, but they start off by actually, and just not to mention, these local venues are a big part of local infrastructure for businesses in places where they don't have Trocaderas, you know, Wachovia centers or Susquehanna Bank centers. So them keeping their doors open is a big part of them attracting people to these live shows. And pretty much if they put a lot of red tape in actually getting these shows signed up and getting them going and getting the people out there supporting it, that's just a whole pocket of money that is lost in that community and pretty much pays off a lot of city employees who want to implement this bill.
The music free, no bureaucracy. Keep the music free, no bureaucracy. Keep the music free.
Philadelphia's broke, so every legislation that's going to pass is going to worry about money. But they really are trying to look out for public safety a lot in this bill.
So it's basically focused on public safety, you think, then?
Yes. Yeah, well, that's at least the way the new language appears to be written. Less of a detriment to the artists and the venue, though there are still aspects that could be, you know, inhibitive to, you know, smaller venues, smaller bands, and smaller promoters. People that really don't have the $250 for business practice license, don't have the money to go out and get a venue license, you know, don't even have a venue license. I mean, these are still going to be the people affected by this, and really, we still need to fight to get a little bit better language for this.
Right now, this opens up the possibility for cultural profiling, which is not uncommon in the city. A police department should not be able to shut down any venue based on criteria that we do not appreciate as people.
We are going to be in constant communication with Bill Greenlee's office. Myself and Greg Kravitz are going to be in constant communication, and we're going to be watching this bill very closely. We're going to be watching it on the city's website, which I recommend everybody does. Everybody should go look up Bill 100267 and really read it, and really follow it too, because it changes day by day. So you really need to know what you're fighting to be able to fight it effectively.
Right. One more time, can you say the number of the bill real slow again?
Oh, it's 100267. 100, then 267. And yeah, it's a Philadelphia city bill. So you can find it on the Philadelphia's website, or you can just Google it. You'll find it that way. It'll be the first hit if you search Philadelphia 100267.
Great. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you.
Bureaucracy, keep the music free. No bureaucracy, no, keep the music free. No bureaucracy, no, keep the music free. No bureaucracy, no, keep the music free. No bureaucracy, keep the music free.